Greetings YouTube and welcome back to my channel. You find me leaving the National Motorcycle Museum in Birmingham. I am on my way to a very special motorcycle mecca for people living around the Birmingham area. A little birdie told me about this, perhaps it was the peacock coming in and out of the last episode. But I am off to the man's cave. Let's have it! So it's just a few days before Christmas as I'm actually filming this. I know the videos are coming out in a slightly different order. And it is one of those rare and beautiful things. It's a winter's day that started off crisp and cold, and it's now warmed up to a lovely 10 degrees. The sky is mainly blue, the sun's out. What's not to like? Anyway, what I thought I would do, as I have just literally, in the last episode, left the National Motorcycle Museum, well worth a visit, I recommend it. Over 1,000 British bikes all together in one place. It's the world's largest collection of British bikes, quite something to see. I thought while I'm here I would check out what is a mecca for bikers in the Birmingham area. Now I'm heading to Man's Cave. This is a motorcycle shop, cafe, live music venue, restaurant, I believe, and it was established in 1949. Not only do they do all that, they also restore and sell bikes, mostly I believe old British bikes and Italian scooters, Vespas, Lambrettas, etc. I am really keen to see this place and find out what all the fuss is about. It's really nice to be riding some different roads to the ones I usually ride. I never ride around the Midlands particularly. There must be hundreds and hundreds of spectacular twisty, windy country routes just waiting to be discovered. In the comments, if you are local to the area and you know some great loops, hit me up with them, and maybe I can come back and have a ride with you. That would be cool. Tell it's winter, all the roads are a bit messy. Mud, they've probably just been salted. We've had a few days of frost recently, but there has also yesterday, it was monumental rain, so it's probably washed all the salt away, to be honest. I will be giving the bike a quick jet wash when I get home, I think, just to try and stop the rot setting in. My journey today has been pretty snarled up with traffic. Just before Christmas, everybody's heading home. It's like I've been riding against the flow of current a lot of the time. But this isn't too bad, this is a bit empty. And Google Maps decided it's a bit clearer now. I've got a mile to go, 4 minutes it's saying. So I could run this if I could do a 4-minute mile like Roger Bannister did back in the 50s, I think. And some of those bikes I looked at in the last episode, way before the 50s. Turn of the century stuff, 1903, 02. Some from the 1800s. Incredible they still survive. I wonder if this Beamer will still be about in 100 years' time. I doubt it. It's nice having the new helmet and the visor moving freely instead of it jamming up like the old one used to. Kept oiling it, putting a bit of WD-40 on it and stuff, but it was always a bit stiff. almost there. I believe it's the Kings Norton area, if memory serves, although I do have a memory like a goldfish, so I'm going to flash it up on the screen. The details of this place: established in 1949 and a mecca for bikers. Maybe not so much today, I don't know, perhaps on a summer's evening or a summer's day. I know they hold a lot of events according to the internet. But for me today it's going to be a cup of coffee and a nose around before making my way back through all the traffic back down south. Have you started your riding yet for this year? Are you out and about? Or is the bike still laid up waiting to be broken out in spring? I know I would miss it too much. I can't not ride. And it appears Mira's that way as well, which is good. Makes us very, very compatible. I don't think she'd have enjoyed today's ride though. M1, M6, M42, all busy. Here we are. It feels like an unlikely place to have a motorbike mecca, but here it is nonetheless. Shazman is the guy who established this business. I wonder if I can stick my bike there. I think I can. In fact, let's put it here. Looks pretty empty at the moment. Hopefully it's open. Let's take a look. You're going to spend ages cleaning that, aren't you, afterwards when you get home?
Not till the summer.
Not till the summer.
I've got to do the tyres and everything.
That's kind of my thinking as well, really.
Leave it till the summer now. Oh, spring.
Thank you. Cheers. My kind of place.
Need an escalator up there.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, I'll swim. Is it all right under our water? Yeah, that'd be sound. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, what's your name, my friend?
Pete.
Hi Pete, I'm Steve.
Alright,
Hi,
Steve. Yeah, alright.
Hello. So, is it a good place to be for biking around here?
It generally is, yeah, but I can't believe there's no parking for bikes today. Unbelievable.
At least your bike's nice and slim and you can fit it in.
They put their cars everywhere. Can I have one latte and one ordinary beer?
So I can imagine this place in the summer absolutely
Oh, it's
heaving,
great.
is it?
Yeah, they have the bands on in the daytime and stuff.
In the daytime?
Yeah, on the weekends.
Okay.
Saturday and Sunday, they have a soiree sort of thing. Have a band in the afternoon, 2 o'clock.
Absolutely.
Beers and stuff.
Thank you. Is it alright if I sit with you? Cool. Yeah, wherever you like. I've been doing the YouTube channel for about 3 years now, which has taken me all over the place, and quite thankfully it's all I'm doing now.
Okay.
So, yeah. What about yourself? What's
Me, I'm just retired. I'm 72 now.
fantastic?
God, so
Fantastic.
right,
So you're no time for work or anything like
No,
that?
no time.
No.
Too busy doing nothing.
Sounds good. Do you get to ride a lot?
Yeah, I go out most days. Well, as long as it's not raining. I'm a fine weather rider these days. Okay. Getting a bit arthritic.
Yeah, me too. My hands are a mess. But yeah.
Pants, knees, everything.
Yeah, I seem to be a rain magnet. Everywhere I go, it usually rains. Yeah.
Oh, well, you've been lucky today.
Yeah.
And you got the right kind of gear on for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I was in the car up until about an hour ago, and I thought, oh, sod it. Put the car away, get the bike out quick before it goes on.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I would have probably come on the Speedmaster, but I just thought too much chrome to clean afterwards.
Yeah, too much chrome. And...
Thank you so much for the coffee. Absolute pleasure meeting you.
Okay, and you.
Keep riding.
You take care.
See ya. Bye bye.
I'll look out for it.
Okay, see ya. Bye bye. What a nice guy. He spent his life driving lorries for rock and roll bands, Rolling Stones, and lots of bands that you will have heard of. And is very much a part of the motorcycling scene around here. Let me get this door open. So apparently they have bands in here during the day, in the summer, weekends, and people are out standing where the bikes are parked and on the grass dancing. So this is a place to come and check out. Summer's evening. It is the Man's Cave. Very nice. That's a very nice bobber, which he's had since 2017. And takes it out most days, which I applaud very much. So they also do bike restoration and sales here. You can see stuff through the back there. Very nice indeed. Well worth a visit, I would say. The coffee was very good as well, and I absolutely love the fact that I'm out about and a random stranger decides they want to buy me a coffee. How lovely is that? Anyway guys, that was it for today's video. Short and sweet, just a place you might want to come and visit. I thought I'd check it out whilst I was up at the Motorcycle Museum, which is also definitely a place worth visiting. Combine the two if you're in the Birmingham area. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.